child stole my baby's life, and he should never be able to do this to anyone ever again.
I will have to eventually forgive you. Otherwise, you will haunt me. You will never, ever be in my thoughts after this. Never.
I want you to endure years and years of pain and abuse, which is, in my opinion, not harsh enough.
Saying pull the trigger to kill your son, masturbates to memory. Love you.
This is TJ Lane, standing trial in Chardon, Ohio, for a school shooting that claimed the lives of multiple students.
911, where's your emergency?
We just had a shooting at our school. We need to get out of here.
Okay.
At just 17, Lane opened fire at Chardon High School on February 27, 2012, leaving several students seriously injured. Authorities were quickly flooded with hundreds of frantic emergency calls.
911, where's your emergency?
We just had a shooting at our school. We need to get out of here.
Okay, do you have any idea where the shooter is?
He started in the cafeteria.
He started in the cafeteria?
Yeah, and he ran out.
Okay, who was the shooter?
His name is Thomas Lane.
After Lane began shooting in the cafeteria, the school's assistant football coach, Frank Hall, pursued him outside. That's where police found Lane upon arriving and took him into custody. Tragically, 16-year-old Daniel Parmitter died at the scene, while 16-year-old Demetrius Heflin and 17-year-old Russell King Jr. later died from their injuries in the hospital. The attack also left 17-year-old Nick Waltz permanently paralyzed. All of Lane's victims were his classmates. Lane was charged as an adult with 3 counts of murder.
TJ Lane has been charged with 3 juvenile counts of aggravated murder. He also faces attempted aggravated murder and felonious assault charges.
According to a friend, Lane was frequently quiet and tended to keep to himself.
He was just a person that wanted to hide himself and keep all of his emotions in.
The kind of guy that would sit by himself and just never bother anybody.
Reports suggested the teen came from a deeply troubled background, with a father who had a history of assault and a mother who was often absent. Lane first entered a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity, claiming he regularly heard voices in his head. Ultimately, the defendant was determined to be competent to face trial. E. Blaine admitted guilt for the murders.
Understanding you're pleading guilty. You want to plead guilty to the 3 aggravated murder charges with the firearm specifications.
Yes, Your Honor.
Lane's lack of remorse became undeniable when he walked into the courtroom and carried out a disturbing display, unbuttoning his shirt to reveal a white t-shirt marked with the word killer. It was the same message he had worn on the day of the attack, and he showed it off with a cold and confident expression. As if that was not enough, he then turned his attention directly toward the victims' families and began addressing them.
Child stole my baby's life, and he should never be able to do this to anyone ever again.
I will have to eventually forgive you. Otherwise, you will haunt me. You will never, ever be in my thoughts after this. Never.
I want you to endure years and years of pain and abuse, which is, in my opinion, not harsh enough.
Saying pull the trigger to kill your son, masturbates to memory. Love you.
In the end, Lane was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the killings of his classmates. His behavior in the courtroom left everyone present shaken and deeply disturbed.